Hey guys, so today I have a Minnie Mouse scrapbook layout process video, and I haven't scrapbooked in a really long time. I normally just do the Project's Life way and document all my Disney trips that way, but I also printed out a bunch of pictures just to scrapbook, and it's been adding up, so I thought I'd make a layout today before the sunset as well as record it because I haven't done one in a while. So I thought that this layout turned out really simple, but it looked yet again like really embellished, I guess you can say. But it didn't even take me that long. It took me about 35 minutes, including the planning I did before this video. And to me that's good, especially for not scrapbooking in a while. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't cut anything out except for the drying time of my ink splatters. I just hope you guys enjoy, and that's all I have to say. Just like and subscribe, and that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey guys, so I thought I'd just do a voiceover since I haven't done one in a while. So here I'm using some punched out butterflies that I cut with on white cardstock with just some punches that I own, and then I stapled down the cotton twine to the doily and pattern paper and adhere everything down. So I'm starting to commit to everything. I do make 3 mistakes on this layout, and you will see it. I'll point them out too throughout the video, but I do correct the mistakes with some other things, and I ended up loving it. So I was glad I made those mistakes. It was a happy mistake, I guess you could say, for each one. So here I put my new paintbrush that I've had in my drawers for a while. It's a round brush, and I just put it in some water to break up the bristles, and I'm using some India ink, black India ink, to create some large and small splatters. And here I'm using the Kelly Perky Disney stamp set to stamp Making Memories. I'm going to use StazOn black ink to stamp the image, and I'm going to stamp it 3 times but without re-inking to give it 3 different shades. Here I wanted to do the date, but then I was like, I forgot the date, so I'll just do a title for the layout, and it's just going to be a small little title. It's just going to say Minnie. I tried to put Minnie Mouse, but it wouldn't fit, so I cut it short and just put Minnie, and I purposely made the title a little whimsical and not straight, so you'll see here that I don't try to keep them all lined up. I fix it just a little bit, and then that finishes up my title for this layout. Here I have to go back to my Project Life albums where I keep all my Disney trips. So I have 2 albums, and I'm going to be working on my 3rd album. So here's a little look at my album. And then I figured out the date, and I was going to use a roller stamp, but this was back in 2013. So the stamps are obviously not going to go back that far, so I just used some of the stamps from the Disney stamp set, and they're just number stamps, and I put the date, and I stamped that on my last label. So I'm going to start placing everything where it goes. And I'm going to take my stapler, because it won't reach all the way, to just give it that stapled look. And then I use my hot glue gun to adhere it. And it gave it a little bit of dimension too. So here it was able to reach one end, so I just did it to the left side before putting it onto the paper. And here I made the mistake, so I had to staple it, and then I had to use my hot glue gun to adhere it because it was bothering me that both ends were flapping up. So I'm going to place my butterflies where they're going to go. of course, I forget where I put them, so it changed, but I still like it the way it is. I did drop a, while, I'm still lost, but, okay, so I'm adhering the butterflies, and as I was doing that, as you can see here, I noticed that I dropped a dot of hot glue on there, and it was a noticeable dot, so I had to take that off somehow, and without ripping it, but I did tear the page a little bit, so I used some of the Teresa Collins label stickers to cover it up, and it says keepsake, and I put one on top just to even it out. So I had to improvise again, and this time I remembered having a black and white pinstripe pattern paper from an older messy box, so I thought I'd just do some lazy measuring and just trim out a strip to cover it up. And it actually ended up turning out really, really cute, so I was glad that I made all these mistakes because it made the layout look even better. So here I was going to use another piece of pattern paper from a messy box that I had, and I didn't want any color at the bottom. I wanted all the color to remain in the center of the page. So here I just took some of this whiteboard tape. It was to create like a calendar on your plain whiteboard, and I just added it onto there to split up the white and the pattern paper, and that was it for this video. Follow me on Instagram, and thanks for watching.